Good evening, guys, and welcome to BoA TV for tonight's race. And tonight we are at Zandvoort for GT3 Sunday, round 4. And I am fortunate to be joined by CJ once again for the second time this season. Good evening, how are you, sir?
Yes, it's really unfortunate to be here. I have to say, it's regrettable that I've had to jump in and bail you out in the comms. But yeah, as Sean says, let's effing go.
Sean?
Good evening, everybody.
Okay. Yeah.
Good evening.
Stop swearing, bro.
Yeah. I was actually going to fill the stars in there and actually swear, but I thought a bit. Welcome here, round 4. Andy Roy, it's going to be a good one, mate. I do like Zandvoort. It's a nice track. Hard to pass on, but it's a nice track.
It's a mixed bag of whether people love it or not. So the bronze drivers are all about to hit the track. So they get the first 15 minutes, followed by the bronze drivers, which are a mixed bag of the improving drivers from last season and the newcomers this season. So you'll see a lot of the bronze drivers in the red boxes next to their names, and quite a few of them will be in the top 10 as well. Lodge, the one we're on board with at the moment, is one of them. So, and Caselli, he lost himself the lead. He was on the final lap and he binned it on the first chicane at Zolder last week and gifted Cyril first place. So, CJ, you missed out on a corker last week.
Yeah, I can only do every second week, mate, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
let's hope they put on the show.
Sorry, I missed it.
So, interesting. Pro drivers are going to have a wet quali. Oh, dear Lord.
Just to
Prong's just let grown out as well. I just heard it in the distance. Prong let out. It's so loud I heard it.
My stream is now live, mate.
Oh, okay. Let's get your,
Zandvoort, 1948. This track's been around since. 2.64 miles of dusty, sandy tarmac, located on the coast. Get the dunes blowing a lot of the sand off onto the track in real life, which makes it a very, very slippy track, to be honest with you. Hard to get the grip nailed down. Plenty of banked corners and turns to help you kind of use the aero, get as much traction as you can out the corners. And if you're brave enough, there's some really cheeky passing places on this track that you would not expect to pass to happen, to be honest with you. So keep an eye out for that. And with the level of drivers we've got here, I'm sure everybody will be taking every opportunity they've got to get their way through the traffic and obviously stay out of the kitty litter. Plenty of runoffs, so if there's any incidents, I'm sure there's plenty of space for guys can actually get themselves out of danger. But yeah, track record, by the way, for this first track. Norbert Seilder. 1 minute 34.856. They did it in the Lambo Hurricane in 2021.
No, I did it.
Updated.
It was me.
That's the real life one.
Hey? I'm the fastest around it. I'm terrible at this track. It's way too technical for me. I like heavy braking and fast corners.
There's only one part of this I hate, and it's when you go to turn. It's 10, so in 11 and 12. So as soon as you get into turn 11, you're now into the last sector.
I just think it's a really useless. Fast and heavy.
Just a really useless right left. I don't. It's like, again, it's like some of those tracks where they've run out of space and go, oh, we need to make it join. Let's just join this here.
Yeah.
I don't think it adds anything to it. 14 turns in this track at very high speed, last corner, to give the cars plenty of opportunity and chances for passing down the home straight before the heavy braking of turn 1. So there's going to be action up into the grid. Plenty of drivers here tonight, right?
Yes, got a 29 car grid, so yes, very consistent amount of drivers. Luckily, Ruger are racing tonight because missed 3 races in a row, and you do end up losing his seat. But he has had power issues and a couple other issues. So yes, he keeps his pro seat. So obviously we want to keep the most committed at the top. But obviously life gets in the way sometimes. We do have a lady on track tonight. Returning of Ellie.
He's currently running a 137.29. Obviously, if you're in the chat, you can see there's a link there to the web symbol. If you click on that, you'll get all the live data from the cars, including all their sector times. You'll also be able to see how much fuel the cars are running. So some cheeky little sort of kind of nerdy stats in there if you're into it.
Keep filling in there, mate. I need to go and do something.
Roy's off to
Drop
the kids off at the pool or something. I don't know what he's doing. So yeah, so if you click that link, it's pinned in the chat there. You've got the live data as we get it as well. So you'll be able to see how many laps they've done, what the best lap is, every single sector time, including obviously fuel levels. And obviously that changes as the race changes. Little tool for you there to look at.
Yeah, it's quite handy that as well. So I need to pick the man's brain, to be fair, because there's a lot of things I'd love to add to this. Shame though, because it's kind of a game that's come to the end of its life in many respects, with so many competitors coming soon.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot going on. I mean, I saw some stuff about Evo the other day. Apparently that's still not really as to be expected at this stage of the game. It should be a lot better than it is. So I think for other people who maybe thought everyone's just going to jump onto Cyclocross Evo as soon as it jumps out, and we're going to see the steady decline of ACC. I don't think it'll be that way. I think there'll be the general interest, numbers will go up, and then those people realise the game isn't finished and isn't in a condition where it should be. Numbers will kind of steady themselves in ACC and other platforms and games that people are running in, to be honest.
Yeah. So
what's the other one?
Doing
lap wise. Caselli is a 135.9. He's currently holding the pole. Lodge doing not bad. He's 0.3 down him. The female driver Ellie's 0.3 down. He's top 3. Tosef, he's on.
I don't know. Where's Ellie under? He's under pro colour. Yeah, they are all correct. As you can see, there's no other out there. I don't know what's going on there though. There should be both
under the second of the top 5.
Yeah, but it's just going to be interesting. Still not raining. 7 minutes remaining of quali. There is rain due. It's not ideal, is it? It says 10, then 20 minutes. It could be a bit more, like 15.
That's the dynamic weather, though, isn't it?
Could be like 5,
that's the
15, and then 30, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely joys it. I think hotspots for cars going off this track. You can look at turn 7, which is the start of sector 2. Starts that booming right hander as you come down the hill with the big massive sandbank on the left hand side. That's definitely a hot spot for cars, a little bit too wide, and you catch the curb just slightly on the left hand side. It sucks you off better than a Thai hooker in Bangkok.
Can't say that.
I didn't swear, mate. I didn't swear.
Yep. Be away when you get sucked off by corners.
I don't know, it just came to me, popped in my head. I don't know. I'm going to do my best tonight not to swear. Even John, what are you doing, well, man? What are you doing, Mel?
Evening, Johnny Boy.
So, yeah. So 550 coming up the line. Illage 1.4 down, currently sat in 7th on the BMW. No improvement there, still sat in 7th. Down for 7 coming over. Tosef goes back up, he's now into 4th. 0.8 down on the current leader. That's himself back in the pit. So Kelzelli still running pole at the moment. Early on in this qualifying stage with a 135. Just got about 6 minutes left for these guys before the pro boys come out.
Oh. Right, I'm now
Right,
with
still
you. I do
with
apologise.
graphics.
I've been mucking about with that, and I am
That's
now.
alright, mate. That's alright.
I'm there now.
Right, so we have got a Mustang in the wall. That looked like Adam Lovell, the 260. Yeah, put it in the wall. Come out of turn 2. Yeah, he went turn 2. It's just slammed it in the wall. So that's that lap done and dusted for him.
We're 5.5 minutes remaining.
And board Roach as he tackles 4, 5, and 6. Approach that big right-hander, which is turn 7. And do you know the cloud colour's starting to come in now? The sunshine's not too clever. Decided to take a bit of a break, just in time for obviously the pro drivers to come out into a nice moist ollie.
Silver as well.
Is what they're going to be getting.
So the silver being thrown in there. And the way it's looking this season as well, there will be a full 3 slots classes basically, because there will be relegation down to bronzes this season. Such is the take-up of places. So makes it a little bit more interesting.
People were largely, man. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what he was doing, or if he's just preparing. I'm assuming he's preparing himself for the next lap. As he came out of turn 2 and he was just snaking all over the track, like he was warming his tyres up. He's obviously not on a lap at the moment.
Just a ball of Roach as he makes his way towards the line. 3.1 off the lead. No improvement on that lap. 4 minutes remaining for these drivers.
Tosef comes over, 0.8 down. No improvement of him. Still sat in 4th in McLaren. Number 748 going back over the line, which will be Richmond in I think the only Audi of the grid, it looks like. No improvement again. Almost 2 seconds down.
Looks like Lovell's come off somewhere, but stand ball just in case. Graphic does lie to us quite often. No improvement.
He's almost shot 3 seconds off, and 5.5. Ellie comes over. Still comfortably sat in 3rd at the moment before the pros come out, and it will all change with just 3.5 minutes left of qualifying session for this class of driver.
Oh my word. Right, well, this is going to flip the race on its head. It's probably quite possibly going to gift the thing, because now there is rain due within 10 minutes. It is clouded over as we watch Ellis move up to 5th place.
I mean, I'm aboard with Ellie. It's just heading down towards 5 and 6. You can just see how kind of misty it's getting.
Yeah.
See it.
Murky.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to hate us tomorrow. But this is racing, and this is what happens in real world. And, personally,
this is the track you need grip.
Otherwise, it's just the same old every week, isn't it?
It is.
But it's working a treat so far. I'm going to get so much stick. So
Tosef come back up the line. Currently still starting 4th. No improvement yet. I think the track's going to be cooling down. Yeah, track's cooled down 20 degrees now, so the track's getting significantly getting colder. With that, the grip will be kind of just dwindling away as we go into under the last 30 seconds of the lap for these guys. The pros will be lining up, getting ready to come out on track.
Lovell's making his way towards the line. Says, is he validated? We shall wait and see. As Ellie behind him closes. Does she improve? No improvement. 2 minutes remaining. Cazelli.
4 seconds, so car 25.
Yep, I'm on board with him now. He makes his way towards the line. And I think he was already in 1st place, but I don't know if he improved.
I
don't think he did. Could be hard enough.
Yeah.
Tidman looking good, under a second. Can he get any closer? I'd say with rain due, this could be highly advantageous. A lot of these drivers. Sorry, mate.
I said last week there was Matthew there, but no improvements. That all of the amateur lower tier car drivers through. We're going to be focusing on the pro guys and leading the pack at the moment. Out there is car number 90, which I cannot see. Where's that?
No, he's coming into the pits. So 1 minute remaining.
Hey.
TOS comes towards the line. And slight improvement, ever so slight. He's going to be on his last lap. It's going to be interesting. Has he aware of the rules?
Somebody needs to speak to Toss F. He is still out there.
He's all right at the moment. Still got 1 more minute. 15 minutes. It's not on the... Yeah.
50 years. Yeah, sorry.
But I doubt he's in the chat, but I don't know, maybe because someone could send a message, tag him like that, he's going to read it.
It'll coming through. No improvement.
She's got 1 more lap ahead of her as Caselli makes his way towards the line. He's going to have 1 more lap. Pro drivers are all waiting at the end there. For obvious reasons, it's going to be pandemonium. You've got 20 cars trying to fight for the sake of that track.
Car 56, Tedman coming through, just over a second down on the current pole sitter. No slight 2,000s of improvement there.
Tedman pulls up, and away the pro drivers go. No rain as yet.
Looks like Torsef is finished this lap. Currently just over a second down on Caselli.
It's some site on track there. All the pro drivers have all got out at once, pro and silver.
Got to get out there for the rain hits, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Get as much of that dry track as possible. As Tosev comes over the line.
And pulls up, and he has listened to the rules. Good man. 855 next, which is Ellie. We've had a problem with Ellie not coming in before. Hopefully she remembers to come in.
It's not 2 weeks, isn't she? She's not doing that on the first race of the season.
Yeah, she's done it last season as well. Automatic bridge lock drop, so you will lose 1 position if you stay out for another lap. And Ellie does not improve. She pulls up. Good. Lovely to see. Just say any complication for us because Ellie pulls up, so he has provisional first place as Ben is now on the way around to start a lap in the ominous black BMW. He's way towards the line and get started. Say no rain yet, but it's coming. It is coming.
Getting darker, man.
Oh,
they need to try and get that. Yeah, they need to try and get that banked dry lap before anything happens.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just going to descend into chaos. As you can see, he's going through the first sector. It is very, very busy just now. Cars not giving each other a lot of space there. Oh, I've just had a car flash on me in the screen. Someone's got a connection issue. Don't know who.
Is it Ant's problems with bouncing?
No, I'm on Ben. I'm on board with Ben. There's a car just flashed on the screen there. I don't know who it was. They were there, then they weren't.
So
it was
pretty clean at the moment. Don't think I've seen it go off. Still no rain.
Coming round 10. Yeah, it's coming tight. Left-hander 10 into this silly little section. You got 11 and 12. I don't know what they're thinking when they made this. I don't know.
I don't think they did.
Try not hit that right curb too hard because it'll just spin the car. It's rotation on.
Load of spots.
Ben needs a
the spots is joined to be bottomed out on the curb there. Negotiates the final corner, makes his way towards the line. Be first lap from a pro driver. What can he do? Can he upset the top? 7th. Spax next. 7th. No lap from Spax. Briggs puts a lap in, but he immediately takes that position. Ruger's in between both of them. Who's just gone in there? Hills has gone into 10th place. Garcia, 15th. Car off the
Cyril's leading the pros in 5th at minute.
Interesting.
Took over. Stately comes over, gets himself up into 11th. Car 144. Rain is on.
Oh, that's it.
Rain is on. Now what's the chaos strips?
Off think we're on board. The only car that might get away with it, but let's see. Can Jones' tyres is just going to plummet in temperature?
Yeah, it's going to be mad, isn't it? It's going to be mad.
Jones did really well to get a lap in, so did Cyril. It's going to be vital.
So the rain's not super heavy just now. You know, obviously the wipers are on, but it's not mega heavy. Obviously that is going to change. Track is. To be honest, seeing the track's proper wet, mate, it's not a bad track to race on in the rain. It's the in between bit. It's not
kind of greasy. It could be just a quick end to the quali as people probably as soon as yellow flag.
Oh, slight correction from Jones. You're coming at 13. You had to correct the car, bit of an oversteer. Managed to get it back for 14.
It's going to be
1.1 down.
Can improve. It does ever so slightly. What about Spax? He needs a lap. No improvement, Spax. Where is he? FD. No lap for FD. He's got it all to do now. One of the title contenders.
Yeah. Earning over 2.7 down. So Hills 7. Thatcher comes over 2.3 down. Panic setting in. State the fence pushed out to 14th with 1.7 down off the lead. Next is 144, which is Savio Jr. Seconds down off the leads. No improvement. Tall 33 will be next.
Down there, some of the
Cyril.
quick drivers. Oh, got on board with car 15 now. I think that is Berber. Makes his way into the pits. Cyril out there.
People.
Fifth place. He's not going to be able to improve. It's going to take something incredible to try and
It's
get
going to be
hold that.
It's going to be a mixed bag race, this, isn't it? Definitely mixed abilities, all shaken into a can and dumped on the grid. So the start's going to be very interesting. I think Jones has maybe moved on to Wex as he exits, it looks like.
Jones not
This will
being
be his. Yeah, he's just come out.
No, he's on his third lap. Still trying.
Who's the Beamer?
BMW.
Beamer's just rolled the pitch.
Might be Cyril. Cyril's in a blue.
Yeah.
And he's in a black one.
It could be.
We've got the GTR out there this week. No. So no latter power this week. But yeah, this is a bad squid quali because, well, literally, the wet conditions.
Oh, Cyril messes it. Oh, Cyril's just blown his lap out of turn 12 there, hooked the curb on the left-hand side. And the rear end bounced out, so whatever lap he was on, he's currently sat in fifth, whatever lap he was on, he's just blown out the wall.
Got to say,
coming in the pit soon.
yeah, the weather's caught Sfax out the most. Down in 29th. He's got half an hour to get through the whole pack. He's literally back in the pack. I mean, I don't know if he's still out there. No, he's in the pits, obviously, because I'm on board with
He's
that.
in the pits. Yeah. I mean, never say never, but that's a big ask. It's a huge ask.
Good evening, Palmer Hammer. Parry Harmer.
Harry Hammer.
Was it
Welcome
Harry?
to the chat, Parry.
I reckon it's Harry Palmer. Yeah.
How you doing, man? You alright?
Jones maybe going out there getting some reconnaissance.
Do you know anybody on track, Parry? Or is this just a first time view? You found us. In case you're interested, if you're not subscribed to BoA TV, you can do so. Always appreciate it. But you can subscribe for free if you are a Prime customer. So just go to Twitter. Sorry, guys. Tidman. Oh, we apologise for that.
Yeah, he's had
welcome.
Yeah, he's had a good quality there, mate.
Welcome,
He's got himself. He's a BMW Mercedes at the moment. But yeah, he's done really well out there. Yeah, so far in quali we had a dry session for the bronze drivers and it just started on the second lap rating for the pro and silver drivers. So fortunately for Tidman, he managed to get himself right up there on the third row.
McVitie's just going with the line, mate. Currently sat 11th, no improvement. Still sat 1.362 down at the current pole sitter. which is Caselli from the lower class with a 1:35.8. These pro drivers are going to be kicking themselves, losing out to
those guys.
the rain. John's going to pits.
John G. Someone just left? No. Yeah, John G struggling. Oh, hello, Harry.
Right, the rain is it's piling in now, mate.
Yeah,
Jumped on board the BoA brother, and his wipers are going absolutely mental.
As a competition, it's over.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Jones
The back marker drivers now, because Sabio Junior might be able to move up, maybe be able to save him. He's going to have to find a second somewhere though. But if he does, he can get himself right out of trouble.
I think car 20 here. I can't see that car on the screen.
Beautiful.
What's the wee dot? It said 20, but there's not a car 20.
20, that'd be Slater.
You know, ACC does that thing where
yeah, I think something. He's there. 18th place, Slater. He's in the pits now.
Pardon me. Car 116, Amicabit coming back round. Can he improve on this lap? It's going to be a tall order as the track's getting wetter and wetter. I don't think we're going to see really any improvement in the last few minutes of qualifying. Just under 4.5 minutes left of this first qualifying session of tonight. 2 races tonight, both with 30-minute qualifying. If ever really the best chance with the larger grids. So plenty of opportunity for racing, battling, and for gaining points. Also plenty opportunity to be losing points as well.
Right, yeah, well, let's say
McVitie, sorry. Big spin, turn 6. He's in the kitty litter. Just kept out of the wall. Sorry.
Ignore that Discord link. That's for an old Discord. Grab.
Oh, memories. My memories, mate. Back in the day, eh? Yeah. Back in the day, mate.
A couple of months ago. Not even that long ago. Yeah, this is a Lincoln one.
The best year in my life.
Oh, so Spax parks up on the side of the track there. But Jones, yeah, I reckon Jones getting some recon out there.
Hilton went wide at the exit of 14 there, caught the grass, managed to keep control of the car. He definitely lost some pace into the next lap. See, this now, the guys aren't chasing the clock now. This is just getting some practice in for the
couple of drivers at the back might be able to make some top places up. Spax going straight back out there. Seems to be going at speed there. I think that little glitch going on the cheeky. Yeah, sometimes it glitches. You can fly out in second gear and not get penalised.
Yeah. What's going with Basso? He's not even settled that down yet. Did he disconnect, come back in?
I'm not too sure, mate. He can still move up the sable.
Down. He's literally down there, but he's not. No, he's literally done no laps. Just one sector. Must have disconnected, come back in possibly. I bet look at this, it's going to dry up in 30 minutes.
Well,
no, that's going to help the guys right now.
Hopefully that mean a dry race.
Maybe. That would be a mix-up, would it not? That would definitely switch things up just a tad. To be honest, just a tad. Oh, Ruger getting it wrong at the exit of 13. Grabs the curb on the left-hand side. Mention the back Bangkok here. He just goes round to complete another lap. Again, these are just practice laps. They're not banking any time here. I think it's safe to say it looks like Caselli in the bronze amateur tier has secured the pole for Trace. Track position. This is one of those tracks where track position is vital for the start. It really is. If you can get ahead, because it's such a tough track to pass on, you can really set your race up within the first few laps. As long as you're consistent and obviously drive clean, you can secure your place to victory.
Yeah, the triple P's are going to be needed here. Patience. I've got the bloody other one. Patience.
Nationalism?
Vulnerable position. There was another one. It was quite wise.
Patience, position, and... Then.
Precision.
Is
No,
it?
it wasn't that. But there was something. It was smart.
Patience, position, and... you say precision?
Yeah. I don't know. Precision.
I don't know if you're making stuff up.
Precision.
Precision. I can't say
Precision. Precision. It's a word. It's a word. Look it up. Go do it.
Precision? Yeah, no. Why am I finding this word really hard to say?
Because there's a C and an S right next to each other. It's like, what are you doing? There's no need for this. It's like decision.
Yeah, precision.
Yeah, it's a French word. It makes it's just don't argue with it. It's French.
Quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate. Precision.
Hey, word of the day.
That wasn't difficult, was it?
Well, yeah, as I say, I do apologise for the lack of interest in quality because, as you can tell, it has been an absolute washout.
Isn't it, Dan?
But it has,
really
has set it up for an interesting race. So, depending on the weather conditions, who knows? We are right next to the North Sea, and
right.
yes, that is a messy old river. Bit of water at the best of times.
So Caselli set his fastest lap on lap number 6, where he nailed the middle sector and third sector. The only time he got fastest first sector was his second lap. So, a bit interesting.
He did that with 0 laps of fuel, so he literally was running on fumes. Yeah, let's have a look who's got caught out the worst. Definitely Spax is in trouble. He's got a long race ahead of him. Beerbot, we'd expect him to be up further. Maybe Lovell as well. He should probably be inside the top 20. Slater, yeah, Mustang in this weather, bit of an unknown. Myself anyway. Richmond finished mid-pack. Did alright. Those who gained definitely.
Kind of stick around the way you would expect them to be.
Caselli got a. Yeah, because I reckon Cyril would have had him. Where did Cyril finish? So Cyril's not out of it. Could be fighting with 2 new drivers, 3 new drivers, to be fair. It's good to see. We are bringing in the aliens as well as us mere mortals.
So talking to Cyril, mate, his fastest lap was his first one. After that, he just dropped time, and he was running on a dry track as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's where Lodges.
Well done to all the drivers adhering to the rules with the splits. I think overall, most of us agree it makes sense to have the splits.
But yeah, as I found out, you need a feature list.
You've gone a little bit quieter there, mate.
Sorry, mate, is that a bit better? Can you hear me?
Oh, good. Jesus.
Oh, we're good, mate, we're good.
I think you just maybe twitch that, dude.
There was a movement downstairs.
Well, as I say, Toss and Ellie, they got a big let off because I think they would have moved right back down. Toss and Ellie. In terms of service.
Oh, it's dry.
Right, dry. Oh no, it's just changed.
Oh, no, it's changed.
It's just changed. So we've got a dry race, but a greasy track to start with, though. The drivers are going to need to get then pressures up and then that temperature nice and toasty before the lap begins. I reckon we're going to be seeing a lot of weaving.
I'll jump on board with Kennedy. He's right in the middle of the pack. So I can keep an eye on what's going on from the start and there. Yeah, dry start to the greasy track, which
damn it. That's right. I wanted to save the quality lap to put it up on social media, but I forgot.
Oh my god! It's not like you've got a lot to do, is it?
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
I don't get why this isn't showing. Oh, that's what I want.
Well, you try to show history.
Oh, that's why I've got a bloody... It's alright, we're on a break.
We
Early
are
bets.
on a break. The bets,
Disaster.
I reckon
30 seconds.
I don't know why. I'm feeling
20 seconds.
that I think you might have a nice race tonight. I don't know.
But it could go either way. It could, you know what I mean? There might be crashes, there
10
might
seconds.
not be.
Oh, they're 100% there's going to be crashes. 110% there's going to be crashes.
I think this,
You can have people pushing too hard, going wide, catching the curb, ending up in the kitty litter, spinning round, punting somebody else into a wall.
I think this is a
And
good
that's it,
thing
and
about
then-
having other drivers as race stewards, because it then they're on track, so they know what it was like at that time as well. Do you know what I mean? So you know what I mean. So when you'll know it was greasy out there. So you see someone maybe slide and have a crash, you'll be like, oh, okay, a bit of leniency. Do you know what I mean towards that? You just see a dry track and something happens, you tend to be a bit more stricter. That's what I'm saying.
I get that. No, yeah, no, I get that.
So-
Some places will have like stewards in place that maybe watched the race, they weren't in the race, so they only go off, I suppose, a visual look at the replay. That's what happened. It's because these guys are on track, like you say. They know the track conditions. They know how slight it was. So yeah, it's 100%. Cars are trailing through turns 4 and 5. Up to this little crest that takes you to turn 6. This is the end of the first sector. The curbs on the right hand side here can be absolutely brutal. If the curbs are on the right hand side, it pushes you off to the left, and then it's just trying to save your own ass. Trying to recover before you go down this dip. And this long sweeping right hander leading down to turn 8, which can be a bit of a doozy if you catch that inside curb, because you don't want to be pushed too wide here. You want to have the momentum to carry the speed rounds enough where you can brake really hard under control for this very, very tight apex of 9.
Quite interesting. 5 BMWs in the top 5. They're definitely the most dominant car in the top. Yes, at the moment we've got a half an hour race followed by another 30-minute split quali, and then another half an hour race. So I think we shall be wrapped up before 10 o'clock. Ready for Coco. Then we do have a post-race review. I do think maybe I might be right. I think the half an hour might have been a little bit too long, especially in these conditions, or those conditions.
Yeah,
But,
I mean,
they're all lined up 2 by 2 now.
12:13. I think first race gets underway. I think there's 8 or 12 is where they're going to be losing time. That's the hard part, the most technical part of this track, I think, really, to maintain your speed and get the rotation on the car. So we'll see how the cars deal with that in a crowd. As they roll round turn 14, preparing to start the race, I hand you over to Roy for restart.
Thank you very much. Good luck once again to all of the drivers out there. They have a clean start as they approach the line for round 4, GT3 Sunday. Here
Green
is
light,
BoA,
blue
and they
okay.
are away. And we wait as they approach the camera to see. There we are, and Gazzelli under pressure from Lodge. Lodge on the outside. He's going to have the inside coming through the next phase. And Lodge's got through the first place. And it looks like a bunch of cars at the rear have come off, and Gazzelli off the track is going to
And G's
slide
off.
back on. Gazzelli down to 4th place. There are John G's off there, I can see that. So will
We
be.
almost had Ferrari of Nick was off FD was almost off there. So he was exiting turns 4. Fuffle at the back.
I've been surprised that in the last
last time.
third of drivers who look like a clean start from everyone else to make their way through into the second sector. Hill under pressure from McVitie there. Position, 2 British brands. Well, big damage on Jones there. Jones down to 10th place. Heavy front end damage. What happened now?
Roach has been caught in something, but Roach is really struggling at the back end here to get the car rotated through this first lap of this race.
Car clip looks
Got
clean.
caught up.
He started 12. I just don't think he's moved up. But Prong's caught him out somewhere. Prong moved up to 11th place. It's now closing in on Jones.
Jones has damaged the rear tire there.
He's big damage. Don't know what's happened to him.
Sean goes wide at turn 1.
Jones back
Switch
through.
back. And Sean's come back at him. Slight contact there.
Yeah, we're going to give that up. Prong's going to lose out to Brugger then. But he can try and fight it and then make the way through the very roller coaster type. He's going to go door by door as well all the way through. Just backs out. Oh, there's car off the track behind him. That fit up his car here. Just about holds it. He's got Kennedy behind him. Great action once again. Jones looking like he's problems.
Roach is just, he's fallen on the order now, he's now down at 26 now. Just struggling. Oh, we got big off at turn 10. I don't know who that is at the minute.
142.
Find
Stake
420.
Staples off.
Yeah, 142.
But he's still putting serious pressure on Hill here for 6th place. Ellie's fallen, but no, it's not Ellie. So Benji's under pressure from McVitie. Jones. Got a little bit wide there.
He's dropped down. He's dropped down to 8th from 3rd. He sheds for the pro drivers come through there. Back still quite you know.
McVitie and Ellie have had come together before. Fingers crossed. Patience is wise a bit.
He's getting quite impatient with Hill here. So if Ellie's patient enough, McVitie and Hill may actually present her with an opportunity. Yeah. It's early in the race, so we just sort of settle in for a little bit. She does have Matthew's over a second behind, so she's got a little bit of time to play with.
She's been falling off through that sector behind me in the accident.
So the Bentley is running well. Vic's had given a little bit of space.
Driver under pressure from Cyril. Battle 2nd place. Lodge, also a new driver, came over from GDC. Leading the race. Go ahead, mate.
Turn 11. Turn 12. So Cyril's got a better run with the BMW than the McLaren there. I think it's a good pull at 12 there. Lane spin out the back of that's 747 in the McLaren. Goes slightly wide at 13, catches the kick lid that's compromised him. Cyril's got a nice smooth run, 13-14. Cyril gets it right, you could maybe get Tosef under braking. See how he goes. He's closing on the brakes.
Yeah. Allowed Gazzelli close in as well. The McLaren sandwich is going on behind Jones. Pong's still stuck behind him. Ruger, there is a big old train forming. It is so much about patience here. Getting a good exit on the final corner. It's about your only opportunity to get past. You've got to make it stick. So Jones back-to-back 7-time winner. Not having his way this season so far. Anywhere else got any action? Ball with that battle at the front as well.
Yeah, sorry, man, I just switched my headphones back. Charged it for a while, so switched my headphones.
Yeah, this is definitely aiding Lodge's race. Cyril is unable to get past, but he is definitely quicker than Toss.
This is Adrian Caselli here. 'Cause he's
Contact,
right in the back end of it.
contact.
Oh, Caselli's right in the mix here. He's right in the pocket of these two cars. He might get the past in the right hand side here.
Oh my word!
That's,
3 wide.
3 by 3.
Going into the turn 1. This can't end well. Ah, there we go. Oh, a little bit of contact and another bit of contact. Oh, double tap. And more contact. Cyril's off the track.
Oh, Cyril's off.
Yep, he just had contact with Caselli. So that's going to hamper him. He's now under pressure from TOS again.
Caselli played that well there. He was just waiting for the guys just to get a bit too engrossed in what they were doing. They weren't paying attention to the mirrors. They managed to lose that position.
It has allowed Illich to close in. Illich having a really good drive so far. 5th place there.
Yeah.
Watch as he's got McVitie behind him. Where's Hill? Sorry, Hill's gone back. Oh, Hill's there, sorry. Didn't see him behind the Aston. Oh, I think it's getting a bit messy behind Dan Jones here. Stay on board with this. Whole train of cars, Jones really struggling. Look at this mess behind. As we see in the far distance, Cyril under pressure. Caselli's fallen backwards again. So Cyril now up into 2nd place. Once again gifted Cyril in position.
Roy, got a family emergency, mate. Check your messages. Hear me?
Yeah. I'll come, mate. So Paul still trying to get past Jones here. Stay bold. Looks legal so far. But it does look like he's going to be unable to. Oh, Hill's off the track. Going on there. Contact there. See what happens. Really. It's getting ugly out there. Not like this. So Cyril now sets about putting a lead. If we stay on bat, all with this. Jones fighting. Be a life to hold on to that position, but He's actually holding on to the cars ahead of him, McVitie and Ellie. Can't see a lot. Things going wrong at the moment. Can't run 4.2s in the pits. And it's Stakely. He's 2 laps behind, so I think he's thrown in the towel for the first race. Oh, bit glitching there. The server's not getting unstable. Good opportunity on there. A bit naughty there. Yeah, you're gonna. I don't know. So Cyril sets about trying to close down Lodge. Yeah, ugly race so far this race. Definitely far from the quality we had last week, but we're still not even halfway yet through. So Tidman's doing well here. He's having place, putting pressure on Ruger here. Something, so flight solo now. So we've had a couple of retirements. Looks a bit. Who's in the pits? Stakey's retired. It's me, Jones disqualified. We've lost any points now. So, Ruger hunts down Pro. Just be careful. Also, not to over defend.
Three, two, one. He's back in the room.
There we go.
It's on last step. We've found him. Is it? Oh, good.
Yeah, well, you missed it getting really ugly between Paul and Jones. Jones was second best. It was, for what I see on it, of it, through the most part, it was illegal from Jones. The only bit that I'd question would be down straights. He was moving about quite a bit, but
weaving.
When you say weaving, it was you'd have
we are halfway through, not over yet.
Okay. Yeah, he did. Once long time no speak to me.
Must have been DQ'd for it.
Oh no, that was something that happened in the pits.
Okay. Oh, you don't want to do that. Hatcher's just almost lost out to Matthew there. Turn one, went slightly wide, managed to bring it back in. Matthew's right in the back of him. Hatcher's on the back of Kennedy, and Sfax has got himself up to 11th. No, is it? He's up to 11th, mate. It's going not going. Very, very loose through turn 7 there.
Sorry,
Back in that far, he's stepping out.
who are you watching?
I'm on board with Kennedy, he's behind Sfax. We're going through turn 7, you know, in the dip with the big bank on the left hand side. That back in that Ferrari's just stepping out and just a little bit.
The only way you scratch that itch, really, mate, is to get back on track. You know you want to. Even on a Wednesday.
Scratch the itch.
Little Gianettas. So, yeah, this has been pretty intense with the green
This is like an oil.
Mercedes.
Mr. Briggs.
Yeah. Mixed bag at the moment.
A little wide at 13 there.
Tidburn doing really well, carrying some front end damage on that BMW. A little bit back end, might have been just a bit of bump to bumper action, but FD
See
is close.
Ellie still. Yeah, see Ellie still chasing down McVitie here. McVitie up into 6 spot, 5.1 down on the race leader.
Ruger's just gone deep. He's allowed a Tidman to have a look. Tidman, he's had a look and he's gone for it.
Through.
Nicely done. Does he hold on to it? Does. Ruger's got a bit rubbed there. He's stuck behind Paul. Oh, he's got
Oh,
a
he
bit
gets a little
rubbed
loose
there.
out 4.
He's going to allow Ruger
Oh,
back
he's
in.
on the side. He's on the side. Why is it most of the BMWs in this race have the back end
no.
Contact! Goes off, he's in the wall.
Ruger's bouncing off the walls. Still, can he hold on to it?
The minute so watch his rejoin here.
That
He's
is
got a shallow
unfortunate.
angle.
Yeah.
He's not
Fair
out
play.
there yet. Angle. That's some really good awareness there. Very good awareness from Tidman.
Oh, that. I really don't know. It was a bit aggressive from Ruger, but I wouldn't necessarily say it was his fault. It's really.
Thing is, mate, see through 4, 5 and 6. For me personally, that is not a passing place. It's really, really not. There's a very, very tight line through that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say there's anywhere you'd be passing. Really. Unless you've got some serious pace in the car you're trying to get ahead of, but yeah, I wouldn't say that was a perfect passing place there.
And he's putting the move on McVitie here. This is for 6th place. McVitie's going to defend it. Goes door to door. And he's going to hold it, I think. McVitie.
She
feisty,
is.
but fair.
Yeah, McVitie's still there.
Yeah. So be
The
careful.
switchback. Turn
To the
3.
sideline. Nicely done. He's carrying quite a lot of bumps and scrapes. Roach doing well to get out of the way there.
Good exit. McVitie's staying on the back right here. Oh, this is going to be rightly so. I'd be back at that. You don't want to be on the inside of there.
Smartly
If you
done.
slide it, you can
Car
take
off the
yourself
track there.
and the car you're passing. Yeah.
Don't know who that is.
Oh, it's a Bentley. Bentley.
16. That is Hill. What he's up to.
He seems to be holding her own here.
Yep.
It's like whether Ant's kind of just giving her a bit of space, or if he's just working with her
He's got
in that
pace.
middle sector.
But he's got the cleaner car.
Yeah, yeah. Which gets a bit of a slide. Oh, accidental contact. Yeah. She was a little bit loose there and she came off the curb. The back end bounced out a little bit. Ant had the pace and he was that close to her. I think it was just an unfortunate contact there from what I saw from I was on board with Ant. And there's not much he could have done there, to be honest. Just due to how close he was to her. I doubt Isla would see it that way. That's generally what happened there.
Oh, right
I
back
think
there.
Ant was at fault. Yeah, I don't think Ant was at fault there, unfortunately.
Right, Spack's putting
Yeah, but she's-
a back pot move on Prong here. This is for Prong.
Or 7th spot.
Let's see if he breaking now.
This is a recovery drive from Sfax.
Yeah.
Jesus, God, wet.
Literally back.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, this is Max Verstappen stuff, mate. Back of the pack, all the way through. Easy, absolutely easy. Sean's doing what Sean does, making the back end of that Mercedes as wide as hell. It's fatter than Nicki Minaj's ass, to be honest. Yeah, doing really, really well. He could be wanting to dispatch Sean as quick as he can so he can get down the road and chase after McVitie. That Bentley of Hill is still sat on the side of the road. I'm not sure what he's doing. He needs to just quick pit, get the car off track. To be honest, if he's not going to be rejoining the race. Matthew on Hatcher for 11th. Ferrari is... That's not Hatcher, that's 59. That's Ruger I'm watching. Oh, that's the numbers are all messed up. That's just done it there. It's done it there. Sorry, for time in line. Yeah, Matthew on the back of Ruger.
Oh, Ellie's having trouble still, falling backwards, but Hatcher all over the back now.
Yeah, we get Ruger and Matthew right behind them. Is that? Yeah, that's Roach. Aston Martin gets out of the way.
Spack's not close enough this time to make the move, so he's going to probably have to wait another full lap.
So I wonder if that little spin and rear end into the wall has damaged Ellie's aero. Right, she's losing the time now, starting to drop back down the pack. If you damage your aero, you're not going to have that grip you really need at this track, that downforce. The track would run probably full downforce, to be honest with you. Maybe one click down. We'll need the car to stick.
Spack's got lucky there, breaking in on the grass. Right-hander.
It's facts, he's not letting this go, is he?
Almost contact there.
Dangerously close there. Dangerously close. It's at wide for turn 10, wants to come in really nice and sharp. Sean covers the apex lovely there and the exit. Put his Mercedes right bang in the middle of the track as they head down towards turn 11, hard braking into the right hand, immediate left hand of the 11 and 12. Sean missed the curb. His facts just clips it. And Sean's covering that apex very, very nicely with the Mercedes. I'm sure Nick will be getting a little bit frustrated there.
Yeah, what I've seen with the drivers so far, it's looking sketchy down the straights where they're being a bit lumpy. That's where the contact happened between Gold and Jones.
Got a little something developing here. Mark Browning on Huxley as they come out of turn 14. That's going to be right in the slip of Huxley here. Ferrari versus Ferrari. These two cars are chasing. Yeah, they're chasing down Sexton in the BMW car 13. Looks like they're closing on the Sexton quite well. Mark just got the inside. Left it a little bit late. Huxley managed to hold on. Even a slight slide at turn 1 there. He has held on to it. By the end of the lap, if not before, they will be right on Sexton as Huxley gets it wrong, bounces off the curb, turn 2, allowing Mark round to get round and clean through turn 3. Huxley's lost a little bit of time there. Huxley's just been now passed by John G.
John G's done really well.
Yeah, poor Huxley's been... Yes, good recovery. So Huxley's lost out 2 places there. I don't think he was ready for John G to pass him. He was just trying to get himself back on track and up to speed. Oh, catches the inside curb. Huxley needs to settle down a little bit. He's getting a little bit of raggedy. Take a breath, man. Take a breath, Rich, and just get back on it, man.
Stop. I think it's a good thing there is a half hour break for the next race. If I need to go and take a Xanax or something. Chill the hell out.
Looking down, let's have a look, see, yeah. Right, Hill is now in the pits, so that's his race over.
I don't know whether that was a half-hearted attempt to
What happened to Statement? Obviously missed that. Statement was misstepped away. It was misstepped away.
I do believe this will be one of the weeks we do see some problems going into the instance. It's just closing in on TOS now. TOS on his debut GT3 run Sunday. Did see that coming together with Cyril.
No.
And they have a few questions about that, but other than that,
I'm just wondering if Huxley's got a bit of damage here, mate, because Tabby Junior's closing him at a rapid rate of knots. And Huxley still hasn't managed to take that position back off John G.
Yeah.
Oh, something's off. Huxley's really losing pace quite quickly. He's obviously stuck down there in 19th at the moment.
Spac's unable. So you say everything we see so far is doing legal to parking on the apex. Making Spax go the long way round and like these.
Matthew in 13th, car 42, trying to make, oh, it gets contact with Hatcher at turn 12. And he's waiting. Yeah, he realises that was accidental. Looks like he's let Hatcher take the position back. He is. Great sportsmanship there, Matthew. Realised what he'd done. Hatcher kind of lost it when he's going at 12. And obviously Matthew made the contact.
Sexton's closed
Sexton's
in
down.
nicely in that. He had a bit of shot quality. But yeah, this has been one action-packed race as FD nearly makes contact to the hairpin there. He holds once and
Lodge, race leader. Lodge, race leader is currently 9 seconds clear of second place, and it looks like he's coming up to lap Slater down in 23rd. So a bit insult to injury, only 3 minutes to go, and he's being lapped in a race that was 30 minutes long. Oh, that really kicks you right in the psyche.
Lodge done very, very well in Mercedes. Kept it out of trouble. Got the jump on Caselli, who's now in third place. Got 2.5 minutes remaining, so just a couple laps.
Ellie's managed to hold herself inside the top 10 at the moment. Ruger's 2.5 seconds down. I think just that 10th spot's probably safe, it's quite safe for her. Kenny makes one mistake and Ellie's just going to whip that position straight off him. BoA.
Old school garage for you there. So we've got battle brewing in the backfield as John G is off the track. Was that by his own doing, or was their foul play?
Oh, ball. Oh. A lot of weaving going on down the straight here. I think that's Hatcher and Matthew looks it. Watch it. Weaving as they're heading down towards turn 1, trying to break the toe of the car behind. Looks like Sexton's got a nice cracking view of the Matthew Hatcher battle. Turn 3 now, up the hill. Looks like Sexton's got a nice line on the inside. Closed that off. Sexton thought moves on there. The door was shut firmly.
No, you don't.
Loudly in his face there.
Fax, put him over Pro. Pro's got to yield here because if Fix Fax has got him, can we hold it into the next?
Side by side, round 10.
Going to have the power, surely he's going to have the traction being the Ferrari on the exit, but Mercedes is good.
Which stage do you want to be on for this turn? Which stage do you want to be on for this turn?
Yeah, well, nicely done, Fax.
Yeah. Now, has Fax on his tyres been doing all this chasing now, or is Sean going to be able to take him on down the straight? The Ferrari does have some real nice pace in the straight line. Looks like Fax is pulling away. He's going through 14.
Bit of a hard car to master, but Ferrari is probably one of the better cars out there.
Pretty good in the cabs.
But we've got four-way battle for 7th place. This Fax just put some movement. He's in 7th, pushing Paul down to 8th. Kennedy under pressure from Ellie. As he also tries to put pressure on Paul.
Browning over the back of Sexton here. It's going to turn 2. Getting a little bit of dust on the left hand side. The back end has been all mashed up, and he's also been caught in a few scrapes. So Browning also got past Hatcher. Hatcher's still there though, looking at the inside line. Not quite close enough to get past Browning. Browning's still in the chase for Sexton. who is very, very focused on trying to get past Matthew, the number 42 Ferraris. They head down into turn 7.
The leader has finished the race.
And Paul, we missed that
so.
as we watch further back as Lodge does take the win. Well done. Great drive from the bronze driver taking the win.
Cyril in second.
Caselli really caught up towards the end there.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
TOS followed by Illich, 4th and 5th. McVitie, quite one in at the end as he kicks it out. Kill it there. Spax.
Decent race run.
Spectacular move on Prawn. Claim 7th. Prawn after an interesting race.
He's sweating next door, mate.
And Jones colliding. And he will find 8th. Ellie 10th. Ruger very close to 11th. Beerbutt, he did well to come through as well. Garcia very close to Matthew. Sexton, Browning, Hatcher, and then Savio Jr. in the background there. And then we've got John G. Johnston, a lap down. Lovell's going to come around for 21st. Roach in a battle. Is that a battle? No, so he's a long way behind. And then, yeah, we've got retirements.
So, looking at the fuel levels of the cars that finished over the line there, so Roll only had 1 litre of fuel left, according to that. 1 litre of fuel when he finished the race. So that's managing your fuel to the extreme there. Yeah. Very, very well done. Let's have a look at Lodge holding the fastest lap on lap 3, which was 136.198 for Lodge. But they're still in the old Mercedes. No, he's just oil and little break. So yeah, if you want to see some information on the race, if you click the web symbol, pinned link there, you'll be able to see every single driver, the laps, race time, gaps, fuel they had, their best laps and their last lap. You can also use that link live during the race to see the information as it's been fed to the bot. You can keep up to date with all that, and you know what, it's free. You can find the BOTV, and you don't know what we're doing here. Sim racing is what we're doing, commentating as well. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's more than appreciated. But if you are a Prime customer, you can subscribe for free. So there you go. There you go. And when you subscribe, you get little annotations next to your name, little symbols and stuff you can tell your friends about. So we're now entering qualifying 2, 30 minutes. It looks like the weather has closed in once again here at Zandvoort, seaside track. Let's see what the guys can do this time round. Will the pro guys be lucky? Will they get a dry qualifying session, or will they be stuck like race 1 where they're stuck with the moist conditions for the race? Either way, there's going to be more action coming your way every single turn, every single lap here on BoA TV. This is GT3 Sunday. This is season 16, round 4. And Roy is back. Yeah, weather's closed in again, mate.
Why am I getting shit?
Huh?
So I've just got an FU white home.
Where?
In the Discord. I'm not entirely sure what I have done. But quality is underway.
No. That's not Ant, that's John.
No, that's Ant's just said at Diamond FU. Read, bro.
Alright, okay.
Right, so weather conditions dry. So we had a regular qualifying session. Did Jones rejoin? I'm not too sure. So Jones is out of the race.
He's typing a novel, I think. So yeah, it's another qualifying session. Track temperature colder than first. We're down to 19 degrees, and with that weather closing in, that temperature's going to drop a little bit more. Make the qualifying just a little bit more difficult. See where I get the heat into the tyres and maintain the heat in the tyres. It's very, very important for grip. And at a track like this, grip is absolutely paramount, as much as keeping your aero intact. Help your car stick to the track. Last thing you want to do is be in the sand or the kitty litter. And more importantly, you don't want to be in the wall.
So who's on that? Well, I don't think anyone's actually on that at the moment.
I think people like to take the time in races just to vent their opinions on platforms. You know, it turns into a part-time keyboard warrior. I love it. It's entertaining. It's like childhood. It's like it's like a playground sometimes, isn't it? Everybody has to have a say. Yeah. Everybody has to have a say, you know. And then they feel good after it. You know? That's it. That's good.
I think the best one was Simon calling me a stoner, even though he was Stifford. I was like, okay, cheers, mate. Yeah, all right.
Oh, SKR. Oh, right, okay, yeah, SKR. Yeah, SKR.
Yeah. I was like, right,
Go back where me and Roy first met for the first time. Oh, I still think he's a twat. Yeah.
Lodge's got a good lap in that. Gazzelli's topped that by a 35.5. Smack.
There's all left. But no, someone just went out.
We didn't chat.
Yeah.
Lovell does not complete a lap. Where's Johnston? He's slipstream Tidman. Currently 1.5 off the lead. We expect a little bit faster from him.
Things if you're following somebody really close on this track, you've got to be really, really confident. One, of yourself, and also your setup. Two, you've got to put some serious trust in the car that you're following. They're going to stick to the line. You see these cars that are bumper to bumper, lap after lap in this track. You got to kind of tip your hat and go, you know what, mate? Yeah, I'll take that. That's decent, man. That's good. That's good. 2 seconds.
Car 42 needs to come across the line. Lodge with a second off, gets on the dirt on the brake line. Matthew up to 5th, but immediately gets pushed down. Who is that? Was that Ellie behind him? No, I'm not too sure it was. I'd recommend nobody's trying to start at the back because it can be hell on earth out there. Politely, but the choice is yours. You don't have to qualify. Lovell does improve. Stays in 8th though. Decent chunk of time to move forward. It's broaching the Aston.
You see Caselli back up in the top spot there, mate. He's up there, Lodge is up there. He's down to the pits. Roach heading towards turn 13. Start off the flat out phase. Ireland down to turn 1.
Yeah, Roach, what can he do? 3.5 seconds off the pace currently, and slightly improved.
2,000ths. 2,000ths of a second. Well done, mate.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Hey, every improvement is an improvement.
Oof.
No,
Look at that lodge, just 71,000.
7. Wow.
Yeah, 71,000.
That's some, yeah, something like that. It's nuts, isn't it?
Village.
Next over the line, 56. Tidman comes over, improves, goes up to 4th. Takes a second off his time there. Well done, mate. Followed by Johnson. 5.5 seconds down. Improves by 200ths of a second. And you're going to do a bit more, to be honest, if you're not doing anything with it. Caselli comes through, still 135, 137. Followed by Adam Lovell in the Ford Mustang, 2.3 seconds down on Caselli at the moment. What can he do? He's currently sat in 8th spot. No improvement on that lap. Which means the next car coming over is going to be Ellie in the 855. You know what her car reminds me of? You know the fruit salad sweeties?
No,
That's what it reminds me of. Like pink and green and yellow and you know. Yeah, kind of thing. So she's like 200s down on this leader. Does not improve.
Over for Roachster.
Yeah. Behind Roach, car 69, which is Lodge. Is that second? Goes into first with a 135.1. Mina Caselli has 34 thousandths to find.
They'd better say better off backing out this. Roach is on that, so he's under no obligation to yield in his
Always
crosses
comes
line.
over.
No improvement.
As Johnson wants to see an improvement here. He's way off the pace. I'm hoping to get some sort of dent into his time here on this lap, definitely. Unfortunately, 400ths.
And then
Oh no, that went down and up. What was that?
Caselli,
I went from 5.1 to...
Caselli crossed the line and
right,
made it even harder.
Yeah. From level coming over 0.5. Nothing. Nothing, mate.
What's
Nothing.
he giving us?
It's nothing to me, mate. You're giving me nothing, mate. Basil. Oh, his wheel disconnected again. What one are you using, Basil, mate? Which one is it? Is it the Logitech or you got the... What are you using? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below.
Right, can you remind me to save the quali lap?
Boy, save the call up.
Because, I forgot to do it last
Do you
time.
know,
And I think
I'll even
we're already quicker.
Yeah.
On optimum now. But,
You can put it into the chat, mate, because you're looking at the screen.
huh?
I'll even put it on the chat, so if you're looking at the screen, you'll see it.
Well, yeah, that's not good, mate.
Yeah, because you can't read. Sorry. I can do sign language if I want. It's about you, isn't it? I'll mind you. Right, Bronze Amateurs just got 4.5 minutes left of their quali session. We've got Caselli leading the pack here with a 134.9. Lodge in second, just over a 100th down. Ellie, who had a couple hundreds to that. Ellie's in third. Pidman just under a second, as is Illich. We've got Toss, TOSF, he's just over a second in 6th spot. Everyone else above that, below that is well of the second, I'm afraid. Gareth Johnson again, no improvement. As we see Caselli heading back towards the line as the X614. Can he create a little bit of a bumper for himself again? No improvement at the minute, so he's maxed out at the 134.9. As Ellie comes out of 14. Barreling down the straight here in this McLaren. Hoping to make a dent on Lodge and Caselli, but does not.
Tidman, what can he do?
We come through the BMW. Oh, catch goes a bit wide there at 14, I think. Nothing. Giving me nothing, mate. You just give me nothing.
The old lights on as 747 crosses the line, no improvement. 550 next. Mr. Illich in the BMW. Crosses the line, no improvement. No Barfield looks like this week.
I've just seen the GIF on the Twitch. So.
Oh. And that will be, I reckon, session over for Illich. All wheel level now. Can he improve? Still no improvement with Benji just behind. No improvement from him either. Zeddy. Lodge has got closer within 300. No improvement from Caselli. See what
855, here comes Ellie, yeah.
From Caselli to Ellie.
Jelly to Ellie.
2 minutes remaining.
Nothing. 56, which is Tidman. 0.8 down. I don't think we're going to see much improvement here. How about that? I think he's going to very much make a dent on the top 3. He follows up BMW to the line. Passes no improvement, which leaves car 90. Kind of going over, which is Roach. He struggled in race 1. 8.4 off the pace.
Improvement from TOS. Into 5th place. Very close between him and Illich.
What's TOS's real?
Sorry, mate.
TOS's real name?
I don't know, mate. Who's Irish? That's all about all I know.
TOS. Hey, what if Tosh? Because TOS is Tam O'Shanter. I wonder if he's military. It's TOS is a military term for a type of headwear. So I was thinking maybe he's military.
Fair enough.
A very loose thing, but yeah, it could be.
So 1 minute remaining before I think I've just spotted Jones is back on out there. It's good to see.
Two
again.
The over 1.3 down, no improvement. Nearly back at the line. To the last 30 seconds of qualifying for the Bronze Amateur tier of drivers.
Sidman's ramping up the corner.
He will be.
Crosses a line. Does he improve? He's going to have one more lap to try.
Yeah. TOS wasn't best happy there. He was coming in the last turn. Roach went wide.
Yeah.
And then came back on track, and he's just blown TOS's lap. So a lot of flashing lights from TOS there. So very, very frustrated. I would be myself actually. I don't understand why Roach came back on the track. His lap was blown. He should have just a roll off track.
This is one of the things I'd say is questionable is something very static. He does get a lot better as a back marker as Lodge, and he needs to.
Gaz Johnson
needs to go back and pit.
So Gaz Johnson managed to pull just under a second off his time that he had it there, but definitely struggling this week. Zandvoort track isn't for everybody. Car 42, Matthew finishes with being 0.7 off Caselli, the current leader. So, Guy, the pro's gone out, and it looks like it's going to be a dry quali for him, unlike quali number 1. So, for a change, guys, I'm going to get a dry session at the body of rain at the moment.
At the moment, but yeah, the race we don't know about.
Yeah, things change very quickly.
And into the pits comes Tidman, and who's that in front of there? Car 777 Hatcher. Who's that just in front? That is Jones. It's again first car to take the track. And now the pro and silver drivers have a fair shot at qualifying. Hatcher just behind him. Not ideal from these three drivers. The two behind because someone's got space.
Yeah.
But there is a gap behind them to Cyril as well. This race. Looks like it's hurting Ruben more so than Jones at the moment. Hatcher's on the pace yet. Ruben's definitely quick up. Stay with Jones. Where is he? Oh, and off the track he
Shit,
goes.
who was that?
Who
was that?
That was Hatcher.
Hatcher. I'm just watching that, and I was on board with Ruger there, and I just, I'm going to say it. So they're coming down to turn 8, lower right-hander before you can sort of finish up the middle sector, and I just felt that Ruger, it's a qualifier, and down the inside, kind of putting a bit of pressure on the driver in front there. I'm thinking it's a qualifier. You don't need to be doing that, putting pressure on somebody.
Could you also argue that Hatcher should know he's racing around them? Maybe he should have got out of that situation.
Yeah, but the corner he went off, there's no many. It was straight. It was turn 8.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's no. Sorry, turn 8. So he's got to wait till he clears those corners before he can get any space.
Yeah.
I think he maybe thought he was about to be dive bombed. That's what's kind of put him off there.
So,
I should say this track there's limited passing places, so it is very, very tight. So when you catch a car in front, you kind of just either abandon your lap or be patient to get past them.
so next across the line, he's killed himself. It's weird because Beto had a really good race last week. It seems to be quite on the pace this week. Some things have gone well. The drivers have adhered to the quality. I believe Keane did return to pits when requested.
So Cyril will hold the top spot of the pros. He's in 4th. So half a second down on Caselli.
It's a good point.
777 coming over.
Only one oil or silver in the top 6. Ignore the colour boxes at the moment for some reason.
Yeah.
So it's TOS.
Sean comes over. Sean comes over, puts himself into 14th spot. Next car of the line is going to be number 80. Currently sat in 9th in the BMW. It's 1.3 off of Caselli. Just the curb on exit at 14. Is that going to affect his time? Jumps up to 7th. Yeah.
Cyril next.
And Ruger into 13th.
Cyril. FD in 10th. I think it's just claimed out.
Yeah.
Behind Hill.
And in 11th.
Don't think that's going to please Hill.
As it comes over, goes for only jumps 1 spot, still finds himself way down there in 24th, 3.1 of the current pole sitter. Looks like car 15 is going to be the next car over the line, which will be BoA. Currently sat in 13th, 1.6 down. Can he improve? Goes up 1 place to 12th. Car coming over is the Hatcher.
Yeah, Cyril pulls up. 9 minutes of quality remaining.
Sean Hogg in the apex of 14 there. Really wrestling that background.
Improved, but
Still
still
sitting.
improved position.
This goes up by 1, 18th to 17th.
Oh, okay, with that.
Just as you said that, it jumped up. See Ben Jones coming round once again. Car 80, he's currently sat in 6th. He's under a second down on the pole sitter. Looking to improve, goes up to 5th spot, knocking Tidman down to 6th.
Moved up. Across the line, doesn't seem that he improved. He's right in the mid pack there. Not so ideal.
It's Sfax up by 1, and then Hill took it back off him. Sfax down by 1.
Car 55, I see crossing line next. That is Browning, no improvement for him. So just
Car 40. Yep. 42 is Gas Johnson.
Stepping up to 16. Garcia immediately took that off him.
It was the 17th, yeah. Oh, who's that? It's off. Jones had a massive off there, heading down to turn 8. So his current lap is blown. Which means the next car over the line is going to be Hatcher. 14 now.
Looks like a clean lap.
Yeah. Nice clean through 13 and 14 there. Didn't even really touch the curb. Puts himself up into 13th spot. That's his first time lap of the session. Second and a half down. A lot of work there to go. Turn car 10 next. On G.
Johnny Boyd. Hoping for a cleaner race. He's getting frustrated in the back with the backfield.
Cyril across the line, still sat in third top holder for the pros at the moment. 59 next. Ruger goes up to 15th. KFD jumps up 2 spots from 10th to 8th.
Big improvement. He pulls up out of the way, and I think he's happy. Up into 8th for him.
And they come to the line, currently sat in 19th, 1.8 down. It's up to 13th. Went from up round there. He'll be happy with that at the moment. As Johnson over next, the 142. Still like Stately. Up by 1.
Bit of improvement. 89.
Ruger in that?
Huxley. Savio Jr. next.
Huxley needs a good race. Didn't really go to plan the last one. So definitely needs a good race for the second race. Car 13 coming around to complete a lap against. This is 6th in. That right bang in the middle of the pack. So a better quality than he did for race 1. Saying that the conditions for race 1 quality were horrendous for the pros.
Yeah.
He sat bang in the middle. Yeah, it's that bang in the middle.
They did get stopped.
Number 10 coming back round, John G, 2.3 down, any improvement? Unfortunately not, he's still stuck in that 22nd spot. So you see Bad Ben Jones coming round in 7th. Bad Ben Jones. I know he was called before. I'm sure it was called Bad Ben.
His nickname is Bad Ben, yeah,
Yeah. Car 16 coming to the line next, which is, I can't find 16.
Yeah, the clear space is vital. You just get left to your own devices. You're racing the clock. I don't really want to be racing other people when I'm on the quality that. I will always seek that space.
And we're now under 5 minutes left in this qualifying session. Roy, remember, save the quality.
Yeah, can you tell me at the end of the session?
We'll do. We have the 30 seconds before the end.
9 next to settle that. Paul starts another hot lap. He's a wet lap for some reason.
Tell you what, Kennedy's quality is bloody good, mate. He's in the top 5.
I never spotted that. Well, yeah, well in.
Yeah, consider and Matthew as well. Considering the drivers that are around him, that's a very, very impressive quality from the guy, mate. Really, really good. I mean, in the top 10, you've got 4 from the bronze class. Oh, very, very good. Caselli's proven to be a bit of a demon on track, isn't he?
Yeah,
hit the 4 minute mark left here.
He's good at lapping, but he's getting it into
in a crowd.
spins. And Cyril's definitely up to his game where it comes to racing part this season, that's for sure.
We are just over 3.5 minutes left in this qualifying session. Roy, remember, save the quality.
Shut the front up. Ruger unable to improve, 14th position, only a second separates the top 15.
Nice to see TOS McVitie sat in the pits. They'd
Well,
be out laps in.
with
That's
Hugh Kelch, you're half fast, didn't you?
yeah, I'm just it's coming shocked to see them sat in the pits when there's all this dry back time to be had. As car 88 exits Sean, 88 exits 14, heading down the straight. Currently sat in 20th, moves up to 18th with a slight adjustment on his time there. Looking to improve on that in the race as car 144, Sabio Jr. In 25th at the moment. What can he do? Nothing. He started towards the back on the last race. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a trend for Zandvoort for him as he finishes, as he's looking to be starting down at the back of the grid again. From race 2. 16th, middle of the pack again, yep.
Bibber coming out there. Look, I'm in 4th place. Definitely a
Looks like
standout
Hills.
quality at the moment.
Looks like Hills done his.
Yeah, okay. No improvement, still 2 laps remaining. Jones coming across the line next. Thought he might be going to the pits there, but he's coming across the line. No improvement. I think that's it. So what can Ruger do? He's 15th, no 14th at the moment.
He stays 14th.
Yeah, no improvement.
R23, Nick FD in 11th. And no improvement. It's crazy to see some of these real. We know these guys, they're fast drivers. They're still struggling at top. From some of the times from the bronze drivers here. Just over a minute half left here in qualifying 2. Roy, remember, record the.
I will come and slap you.
Mate, see if you forget to do it now after all these like binders. I'll drive down and slap you.
Pulled up at
What
17.
you gonna do? You do, Danny.
Session over.
Yeah, we are coming up on 60 seconds left in quality 2 troops. Caselli still holding that top spot with a 134.952. Road's not far behind. Either is Cyril.
Sexton, no improvement. John G just behind. Likewise, no improvement.
Here comes Bioba.
And he
Can he improve?
goes on to his last lap. There's Garcia coming around next.
Cyril. Oh, Cyril just banked it at 134.8. Took the pole.
Nice.
Hell of a lap. Hell of a lap.
We've got Browning or then Garcia. No, sorry, that's car 59, which is Mr. Ruger.
1.1 down on the current race leader.
Still can't improve.
Here comes Nick. In the 11th, man, that's crazy.
7th now.
10th.
Jones.
Improvement from Jones.
One can lap in him when he flip this session on its head. Wait.
Mark Browning.
For 55.
Browning. Oh!
Pits.
He's just been 142 Stately. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's on the pits. 777.
That lap, I believe. Yep.
Sure, yeah. 144. That is Sabio Jr.
Yeah, well then, Kennedy. Great lap.
He finishes in 25th.
Huxley just behind. Great lap. Gets himself up to 20. Look at that. 1.5 seconds.
Sexton. Sexton finishes in 16th. Mid pack for Rob there.
Rides up into 20. Look at that though. 1.5 seconds between the top 20.
That's that, yes. Race 2 is definitely going to be a different beast from race 1.
I don't know what the weather's going to do for us yet.
No, I don't think they're going to be starting a greasy track for there, so we should see a bit more MIP5. Oh my God, Kennedy, mate, I kind of made note of that, mate. That's a hell of a quality, bud. Considering the driver class around you, mate.
Wait for FD. FD, can he snatch something? No improvement for FD, and that is it. No improvement for Jones. So,
Sexton down to 17th, last minute there. Okay. Great quality there, Kennedy, mate. Well done to everybody. Caselli just loses out just to Cyril. in the last few minutes there. A hell of a qualifying session from everybody. Work to do for some drivers, for others this is the best quality they've had tonight, but with the dry track hopefully on its way, we could see a bit more of controlled racing. Cars sliding about. We want rain, lots of rain, heavy rain, bouncing. We want it absolutely sopping. Sopping.
I want it in the last 10 minutes.
At night in Bangkok. As I said earlier, if you're not a subscriber to BoA TV, we'd like you to. We'd appreciate if you could subscribe. If you are a Prime customer, come subscribe for absolutely free. A Prime subscription. You can subscribe, watch the streams, watch the racing, watch the golf, get involved in the chat, in Discord, and of course listen to myself and Roy, silky tones, guiding you through the sim racing world that BoA TV is.
You know what I mean?
Not what I mean, mate. Jolly silky until you done that, mate. It really was. That was kind of smooth. Yeah. Into round 4. This is Zandvoort, race 2, GT3 Sunday here with BoA. Amy Walk. That's Diamond.
I am. You are.
He is.
I see. You pray to the right gods, and they give you what you wish. We have rain due in around 20 to 25 minutes.
So the end of this race could be very, very tasty. Because just as the tyres are coming to their... they're going to be absolutely abused for the first 25 minutes, and then tyres are on its last legs. You race this hard. It's a case of, do you think your tyres are going to last long enough where you can get through a few laps? 1, 2, maybe 3 laps of rain? You better be kidding me. Seriously. Hey, troops, please take to the chat and feel free to just have a go at Roy. Reminded him how many times, and he said, "Don't remind me.
Yeah, but
Stop
you
reminding
me
me."
at the wrong time. You forgot. It's your fault.
I reminded you like
No, you reminded me. Yeah, 20 times.
Six times.
Not at the end of the race, but I could save it.
Look in the chat.
No,
It's right there.
I don't see anything.
Roy saved the quality lap.
I see nothing.
20 seconds.
Right, so race 2
have to poop.
set to be another interesting one.
10 seconds.
So, who won the first one? Cyril won the first one.
No, Lodge won the first one. Cyril second place, Caselli third.
What's this Nightbot? I'm sorry, the Nightbot.
Who deleted? There's a message automatically deleted.
Oh no. So he's copied my comment and when to repost it, and the bot's deleted it. You deleting it?
Right.
Charlie, that's the same message twice as spamming. Jesus Christ. Spammer. This is race 2. Just sticking around and
Find out.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Mind wandered there. Yeah, he's sticking around for the season. More streams next week. Squirrel. Giraffe. Next week. I'll use giraffe, it's funny. Next week, same time, same place. We'll have Roy doing solo comms. Are you muted?
No.
Okay. Next week, the same place, same time, you'll have Roy in the comms. I won't be here for Kota. I'm missing that one. Kota on the 25th for round 5 of GT3 Sunday season. But till then, we have got 30 minutes of racing left to do here at Zandvoort, so we concentrate on round 4.
Round before. We have round 3 of golf tomorrow night. So
Yeah.
do fancy some arcade style whacking the ball up the field and
Whack it.
giving each other untold abuse, but also immediately congratulating when you do a good shot. So typical man stuff, basically.
Yeah, Kane. Yeah, if you copy a comment and just repost it, it does you for spamming it. I don't know why.
Plagiarism.
It's plagiarism. Yeah, get your own comments, you lazy shit.
Yeah.
Instead of just copying mine. I mean, how lazy are you?
Well, CJ once again does it as the first one swearing on.
Now,
Scots can't be trusted.
but I have waited until.
It's definitely post watershed.
Post watershed, yeah, we're after now. Hey, mate, we're after 9 o'clock, so fuck it. Yeah. So I'm going to jump aboard.
Welcome, children, to BoA TV. And yeah, we have
groomed for free.
got 2. We've got a second 30-minute race ahead of you as they approach the line.
I'm on board with 6th in the first one.
Let's hope for a cleaner race. A few drivers.
Green light,
after
green light.
nobody
Go, go, go.
gets a drive-through penalty. Very door-to-door going into turn 1 for Cyril and Gazzelli.
Oh, we got car 550's broadside turn 1.
Cyril's off. Cyril's had contact. So Cyril's off there. Sexton's off as well.
Sexton's off.
A few cars off the track.
Oh, wow. So who was the Mustang that was beside me? Who was that? That was
Lovell, was it?
No.
I think there's 2. There's Slater in the white.
Player.
Big race, sorry.
That's all moved away.
But Cyril's all the way behind Savio Jr. now, and Johnson's got it completely wrong there.
It's
He
not
went
Slater.
flying.
Yeah,
if it's not Slater, then it'll be Lovell.
550. No, it was Illich. It was 550 Illich.
Okay, BMW then.
Wasn't BMW. I saw cars flying everywhere, and I thought, got the Ford there. Oh, big crash there. Who is that? That is
42.
Oh, that's Johnson's. Avoided that. It's Illich. Sexton just missed it. I think.
Johnson's got up to 3rd.
What's going on here?
So Cyril's jumped all the way down there. Wow.
And this, right, Cyril's just been taken out by, I think it was Sabio. That was just. Boys need to clean up here. They're getting very, very impatient. This is lap 1, and we've got people just driving through people. 140, Sabio. Sabio just took Cyril out at turn 12.
I know Savio, it would have been accidental. It would have been accidental, but obviously.
Jesus.
This Sexton squeezing Illich there. Oh, and a little bit of contact from Ray there as well.
Yeah, Sexton flashing the lights there from Illich. It was a bit
A bit more contact for good measure. Oh,
Sexton,
what are you doing?
Come on, man! Do you know what? I saw that coming.
That's admin.
I saw that coming.
He's admin.
I saw that
shouldn't
coming.
be doing that.
That's. Do you know what? This is the frustrations of race 1 playing it in race 2. People are still annoyed and they're just.
No, I was fully expecting him. And that's his one.
Unfortunately, but amongst all this, there is some we've got a car in the pits, which is Matthew. There is some racing going on, so right. So currently leading is Lodge, Mercedes number 69. He is just over a second. He's got on Caselli, who's running in second. So 2 of the Lodge drivers leading the field at the moment. With Ben Jones over the time here. over 3 seconds down on the top two.
Yeah.
But Jones does have Kennedy for company, half a second behind him. Then he's on a good quality and a good run here, but Kennedy needs to have his eyes on his mirrors because McVitie and TOS are right behind him. As McVitie looks to make a move on Kennedy around the outside of 3. It's not happening. Kennedy placed the car very, very well, holding off McVitie. Looks like TOS is just sat behind it and being very, very patient as BoA and Nick have now invited themselves to this little shindig.
As well as hatch up in the similar coloured Ferrari.
Yeah.
Oh, Tidman off the track just behind, but covers it well.
Through all this kerfuffle, Garcia is up to 13th, Browning's up to 12th, Ruger up to 11th. Got the Stairpiece drop back down, Edge, Level, Cyril, Hill, yeah. So a lot of carnage in turn 1, it needs to be unpacked, so obviously after the race, for the time being, there is just over 25 minutes left of race 2, plenty to go on. It's the BMW of Tidman. Gets it really loose there of 13. He does hold on to it just as well because he's got Ruger right at the back of him. Right at the back of the Ruger, we have got Mark Browning in 55 Ferrari.
Oh, and TOS lines up McVitie. You've got to be really brave. If you go in on the outside like that, I think you're half expecting you're going to get attacked. It's so hard to avoid the inside, like the rear quarter. That's really where you will get spun on this game.
Ebbs here are really unforgiving as well. Because of just, I suppose, where they're placed, and because there's the off-camber corners like, you know, turn 7, and then like other camber corners. If your car's just, if the weight of the car's on the wrong side, you're not going to get control. As soon as you pump that curb, it's just going to pump you back. So, yeah, a lot to do. Well, the guys they've not had that dry race yet, have they? So they've had the rain and what have you. So
Rain coming in 10 minutes, so it might be
Yeah.
you might have the drivers may have to swap. If it rains soon, it might be up.
it wasn't supposed to rain till what? End of the race, was it? And it's now been brought forward. But for those who have now sustained damage and have had to go in possibly to repair damage, if they haven't been in, when they're going for these wet tyres, they're going to have to choose whether they repair the car as the same as changing your tyres. You come out with the correct tyres, but obviously your broken downforce, you're going to have no grip in the wet at all. Absolutely none. What was that?
BoA and Spax. Whoa. BoA. A little more like
Back end
neck
is
code
fast.
than anything else.
Yeah.
Actually went flying.
Well, I was on with Fitty appeared in front of him and disappeared again. That was why I went.
Yeah, McVitie's he does that sometimes for a reason. Yeah, that was a bit too feisty, I'd say, from BoA there. I like him and say it's weird, the energy does transcribe. McVitie's off the track.
Oh, he's way off, yeah. He's
just got miles there.
that corner's bad, mate. You catch the edge of that grass, and the car just slides, man. You're no way coming back from it.
Fair play to him though. He just puts the move straight back on Browning, but compromise on the exit as Browning comes back at him.
You got your entry to turn 8's got to be bang on.
Oh no, Browning. That was 100% Browning. I think he just outbraked himself.
And straight onto the apex there. Mark wasn't going to make the turn there, unfortunately. And the result was contact with McVitie there.
I've got a theory why it gets so scrappy on these sprint races. It's like the cars are so light, so you've got them optimal. They're really racy, and and on a track like this where you can't easily get a move done.
Just got to see who's running the latest.
Oh yeah, you can
The
get
lightest. So the lightest car that's running on track at the moment is TOS. He's running with 37 litres. Now, I don't know if this is an underfill.
on purpose.
37, Ellie just 38. Everyone else is in the 40s and the 50s.
Expected that
So,
rain,
yeah,
maybe
so-
though. Maybe expected to make changes to the size so he'd be quicker in this phase. He has gaps.
You want a bit of weight in the rain.
So, well,
Yeah.
we shall see. Oh, I don't know. Just about the track control. That's one good thing about these cars.
Yeah, but then sometimes you put the traction control on, even between, like, say 3 and 4. 3, you go, that's working. 4, and it just bogs down at the corners. And you're just stuck sucking it. Got Huxley looking to chase down John G. John G goes a little bit wide in of 11. Allows Huxley to close up an exit of 12. The Merc pulls away just nicely, slightly leaving the Ferrari of Huxley standing there for a minute. See, around 13, riding the curb on 13 quite well there for John G.
Oh,
Can he make it stick
what
as
a
they
bit
head down
there.
towards turn 1? Oh, in fact, he spun on the
Exit. What the? What's going
back.
on
On
with
next,
me?
yeah,
Is
he's
he
caught
drunk?
No, he's caught the curb on exit 14, and he's just spun the car.
Got his fellow
Stuck
Scotsman
everywhere.
just back. Coming down the move. Yeah, that was odd.
Oh, I'm not pissed, baby. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still, Cyril's through on Roach for 20th spots. Quickly check in with the guys up top. We've got Caselli still leading 6 laps in this race. Lodge in second, 3.2 seconds down. Jones a second behind in third. Better race for Jones after race 1. With Kennedy still on the back end of Jones holding fourth. TOS under half a second down in fifth. That's your top 5.
So Hughes been having a scrap out there. Only in 22nd, Stapley. Heavy damage on that McLaren.
In fact, he's now got like a little train behind him. That's either going to be painful.
Cyril with 18th, this does definitely change the situation with the standards. Jones up in third, doing well, holding off Kennedy. We watch him under pressure from TOS. First race tonight, or second race.
Doing well, ain't he? Doing well.
Yeah, I mean, got in that bit of incident at Kennedy. There's a bit of trying off-putting with the flashing of lights there. I thought he might have had a bit of an issue, but I think that was just a thing he's going to have. He's had to stop back in. Thought he's going to try and lunge.
But he's going for a lunge on Keane here. On the turn 1, he's having a look. He's going for the outbreak. He's down the inside. Got contact with Keane there. Oh, that's yeah, all right. Both still moving. A little bit of paint trade.
Oh, bit of jumping around
That's
on
okay.
that. Yeah,
okay there
maybe
towards
he could
me.
have given him a little bit more room there, in fairness. But they all came out unscathed.
Garcia up in 11th spot there, chasing down Hatcher, which is obviously on the. His target is Sean Briggs, just ahead of him in the number 88 Mercedes.
Just having a look at TOS there as the battling has. What happens? This is where you've seen the incidents happen tonight, where there is a slower car and the other cars bunch up. Definitely seems cleaner than race 1.
Yeah, it takes a little battle here for someone for 23rd. However, Illage and Stapley really not much in it as they come down into turn 8 there. They're actually bumper to bumper. Stapley's pulled off just a little bit. I will say that back end of that McLaren isn't looking that stable. Illage and the BMW seem to be taking these corners a bit better. However, he's not got the pace yet to get past him. BMW
Right.
takes the pair really thick, and we got rain. Rain is on. Rain is on, mate. That is it. So we're halfway through this race. We're like just over halfway through, and the rain is now in.
man, this is where it gets
Wipers on.
treacherous. Do the drivers stay out for 16 minutes?
Keane's in. Slater's in.
Keane's in.
It's Village, turn your wipers on, please. Village, turn your wipers on. I'm going to come off your car. Turn your wipers on, please. Does me nothing. But yeah, Keane in the pits, Slater in the pits. It's all the race leaders.
Men leave it on till the very, very last second, so they can't see nothing.
You're giving me nothing, mate.
Cyril on base, so here. Cyril on recovery drive after lap 1 incident. Definitely got a lot to pick apart in that.
Or whether Kennedy's going to dive into the pits here. So he came out of 10. Back end proper stepped out. One of his tyres, he's pushed too hard on the tyres. Wet weather's just playing havoc. He's quite slow through 13. TOS has been quite tentative as well. This is going to be the last minute dive in the pits.
He is into the pits. Followed by Bieber as well. Bieber's got damage. I wonder if he's tempted to get that fixed as well.
Yeah.
Although,
so looking down.
Probably not ideal. Oh, Tidman.
Brown in.
Tidman gets it wrong for some reason and he's struggling. He can't even keep it on the track.
We are at the halfway
Tidman.
mark, still a long way to go.
What's going on there?
I think that's it for Tidman. That is such a
What happened
shame.
there?
Don't know. Maybe he got up on the curb or something, like Mick Beattie
I
did.
think he's left. I can't.
Yeah, he quit, mate. He's gone.
Oh, but I was watching on stream there. That was very, very strange. Very strange indeed.
And FD off the track.
Back on. Kennedy has dropped. Kennedy has dropped off of Jones now. He's got three seconds down. Top and fourth though.
Might be a little bit too early for the wet tyres. They might cook for a minute.
Could be. Check then. Keane finds himself way down 25th now. Not going the best for him. Hill's still running after his retirement from race 1. He just passes the point where his car retired and over rotation. Just saves it. Just saves it on the exit of 9. He was going to spin it into the wall there. Thought he's not going to retire at the same place twice in 2 races. But yeah, just holds on. Hill does look like he's struggling a bit in that Bentley. He's got Roach for company just behind him.
Should be clearing Roach.
Yeah, is he early in the pits?
Yeah, he'll start it from the back, I believe.
Back's now in the pits.
Okay, interesting. Some staying out, some going in. Last race winner, Lodge.
Back's not wet yet, it's only greasy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting.
This is a big cold, big cold going the wets. Huxley now into the pits as well. Got to do
heavy rain.
Yes, it's quite an early jump in for wet tyres, especially when it's not fully wet, because the tyres are going to overheat very, very quickly, and you're just going to end up feeling like you're on slicks. And then when the rain finally does come, you've actually completely destroyed your wets. You won't have the grip that you're hoping to have. Oh!
John Jesus is on the back of Garcia. Strong in the Mercedes.
Lodge had a bit of a moment there. Just a bit of a moment as he came out of 9. Just put the power down, you can see the back end just slowly stepping out, but he managed to hold on to it. Because he's still on the lap, the fastest lap at the moment.
I don't think that's going to get beaten.
You can see the gaps of the cars are starting to get a little bit bigger now as the pace is dropping off and everyone's just being a bit more tentative around these corners. They're not being as brave. Want to make sure they get the car around the track and in the pits so they can get the wet tyres on to stand any chance of a decent result. Rain conditions are coming in here at Zandvoort.
Yeah, switch to damp now. So conditions will get a little bit better for the wet tyres. Ignis rose up and a little bit worse for the slick tyres. Hatcher, Lodge, Kennedy all into the pitch. Jones stays out. Jones probably with nothing to lose. May risk
In
it.
the back. I'm on board with Roach here, and he's following Hill. There's definite spray. Decent spray coming off the back of this Aston Martin now. Track is significant. I wouldn't say the track was damp. I think we're far off being wet here, to be honest.
Yeah, you can see the sheen on the
struggling
truck.
around turn 1. Yeah.
Roof
Really struggling around turn 1.
Yeah. Not roof
Down
tail,
in
but
guys, Hunter Kennedy, Illage, Stabley, Hex, everyone's in the pits now. Still a few that haven't come in yet.
Jones, Briggs, Garcia, McVitie, Lodge did pit and he's back out again. So
After that corner there, we might see Johnson coming in. There's Wets. Just over 10 minutes left of race 2 here. The BoA TV. GT3 Sunday round 4. We're at Zandvoort. This season 16 troops. And Jones finds himself in the lead at the moment. She's got 20 seconds on Sean Briggs.
oh dear.
Oh! The hits just keep on coming.
Yeah. Rains it pause.
Where is... I've lost her. Lad? Really?
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
We have lost about 3 drivers this race.
We're with 31 drivers. Where are we now? 28. Let's have a look down the order. Thatcher chasing down John G for 14th here. What's that Merc's looking quite tasty for John G actually. Yeah, that sector. See, Hatch has been a little bit quite patient with John here. Doesn't want to compromise obviously his race or John's race. At the same time, he doesn't want to get into any contact.
Roach decided to stay
Try
out.
to keep it clean. Try to keep it clean and hopefully make up the move.
So Lodge
Is this close?
is leading those who have pitted, followed by TOS, Spax and Kennedy. So yeah, working out well. So looks like TOS is up into 2nd place overall. Well, it's hard to tell because we don't know what the cars ahead are going to do. 8 minutes, I'll tell you what. Paul in 2nd place. 21 seconds behind Jones.
It's alright, mate. Almost had a massive impact there in turn 1. Hatch chasing down John G. Hatch's braking just wasn't the best. He had to kind of move to the left just to miss. It was literally door to door. So he almost ruined the race for the two of them there. This battle was only for 14th as well. Savio's still chasing down Roach for 6th place.
Yeah, and he's going to
Some
have
names?
Lodge bearing down on him pretty soon.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect to see Garcia up in 3rd. It's a bit of a change, isn't it?
Well, Paul's in 2nd, so yeah.
Yeah. And David not a bad
with
race.
Paul, so-
Right, Kent's not a bad race. Nice, he's still just off the top 10. A decent race one. Don't know if he's going to have the magic to get past Nick in 10th. Very doubtful. He's going to get tasty as soon as BoA catches up.
Yeah, Lodge is eating time out of Savio Jr. Just down to 2 seconds now, but tell you what, he's got a lot to do. He's definitely not going to get first back. Jones going with a gamble that seems to be working currently. Paul, Darcy and McVitie likewise got. Cyril had no choice really, did he?
So I was keeping an eye on the Hatcher John G thing, and I've noticed out of turn 13, John G's getting a really good exit. Hatcher catching him, and out of 13, John he's gone, and that's it. Then Hatcher just spends the rest of the lap trying to just stay on his coattails there. So obviously the beat of the Merc is obviously working for John in the wet conditions at the moment. See, it was only a battle for 14th, but
I think he's still on the wet dry tyres, so he's doing really well.
Caselli right on the back of Illich and Basso here.
Who's Caselli?
It's down 19th, mate.
Jesus,
19th, so that's yeah. What happened, mate? Lodge on Roach has come out at 13, side by side, went at 14. Lodge trying to stay off the cab, makes that stick. That looked very easy, actually. I don't think Roach put up a fight there, to be honest.
Possibly not. Xavier Jr. as well, he's falling backwards.
Like the turn 1.
No. Okay, that's Benji at the back. So he's having a stinker as well.
He's now got past Garcia for 3rd. So he's now trying to chase down the back end on McVitie. He's had a very good second race. Done a bad finish in 6th in race 1. Currently sat in 3rd. He's got a podium spot. Currently for race 2. However, if he goes sideways like that anymore, he might lose that podium. It's just like Tokyo Drift at a turn 9. Let's just sticking with him.
Yes. He's also got, is that Kennedy behind him? No, Stapley. Stapley is down there, so he can't really get too involved. Seems to be holding off. It's 5.5 seconds.
Heaviest car fuel-wise at the moment is Ruger. He's still kind of 37 litres on his car. Lightest car, Ruger is down in 29th.
Oh.
Lightest
29th?
Ruger.
Ruger's not there, is he?
There
is no 29th.
I'm looking at the app thing.
Yeah, I really do hope guys put in reports this week, because it's the only way things get cleaned up out there. So we will be reviewing both races after the race.
Your latest car, Roach and Browning, 14 laps each. Litres, I should say, litres each. There we go.
Nice little battle between Caselli, Illich and McDonald. Almost contact between Caselli and Illich.
Johnson's in 7 is stop and go.
Oh.
550 Illich got a little bit loose there. See, look at the back end of that Beamer. It's loose. Really, really loose.
It's going to have the grunt going down the straight line frustratingly for the McLaren.
I'm sticking with it though. When you look at the inside.
Oh, he had to go late on the brakes, which compromised him.
I'll tell you what.
That was lucky.
You know what? Illich done well to avoid contact there with Basso.
Yeah, just well.
Oh, contact.
Yeah.
It's Ellie and Illich.
Oh, no.
Is that what I thought it was?
He comes straight back across the track. You can't sell if it was.
No, I've got. Do you know why Illich his wipers not on? So I bet he's not using cockpit.
Yeah, possibly.
That's probably why he's. That was a shame because Illich done really well to avoid Basso. Caselli went through, and obviously now we've had the contact there. Stop and go for Johnson. He's just saved to stop and go.
Oh no, and he's got himself another one.
He's got himself another one.
I did what I did.
So like, so you're in 26th position. You've just got a 30-second stop and go, which really costs you about a minute. 55 seconds, and he's just got another one. So Johnson's race is just getting from bad to worse, unfortunately. Nothing more he can do with that.
Lodge's got himself up in the 5th place. He's got past Cyril. Cyril's done really well after that big crash. Looks like he's going to
really well, mate. Yeah, really well.
Hold on to that 6th place. Roach, 7th place. He's under pressure from 8th place now, but he's going to have FD bearing down on him soon. But if he can hold on, it'll be great for Roach. Top 10 finish. The Aston Martin.
as you say that, mate, Nick's come barreling around that back there. Bro, closed it
I
down.
think he's going to get top rate. Xavier Junior as well. They're out there on their dry tyres still. Do believe the Aston.
Aston's struggling.
He's gone really
Yeah.
deep.
Struggling for the grip there. Nick's going to make him pay for it, I'm sure.
Yeah, Nick, be very
Sure
cautious, giving him plenty of space. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You kind of learn who you're racing with.
And that puts Nick through. It does, yeah. I'm just going to check in with Hatching guys. That battle's still going on as we watch the Roach FD1. Salva Junior, he's the last of the top 10, 3.5 seconds down on Roach. His car's right to finish here. I think he's going to finish in 10th, Sabio. That's a good result for him. Kennedy's 4 seconds down the road, so he's not got any threat there. There's no chance from catching Roach, to be honest with you. As they now start the final lap of this race, I would say, is it going to be? Yeah. So now in the final lap, as Ben Boy Jones comes round turn 10 for the last time tonight. Good race from Ben for race 2, bit of improvement on race 1. Same with Sean as well.
This one,
Jones
hasn't been exactly clean, but yeah, good choice by him. Stay up.
So yeah, Ben comes round turn 14th last time, heading down towards the straight to secure the victory for race 2 with Sean Briggs 20 seconds.
Zenny,
Leader has finished the race.
Sexy get to know each other a bit there as we are on board with Pro. He looks like he's got a trainer car behind him.
Yeah. Sean coming around turn 14 now.
Yeah, well done, Pro. Getting his first podium in a long, long time. Don't screw it up now. Then Maviti is also going to get a podium. What's he doing?
He's had a good night with it, actually. He's had a bad night.
Well, he's had a few offs on himself, on his own doing. And yet, and he apologised about 12 times in chat as well.
Cyril comes in to take 6th spot. TOS in 7th.
Sort of performance by him tonight.
Nick 8th. Roach comes home with a decent result for Roach there, inside the top 10 in 9th.
Yeah, well done, Roach. Well, he's got Xavier Junior right there.
Yeah, so I was going to take off in the last second there. Kennedy in 11th, Biobar in 12th. A better race for John G.
Yeah, much better. Top 14, if you're happy with that. Well, happy
comes back to secure 15th.
Like so
just the nav game 13 there.
16th. Illage will come home in 17th. And last, not least, will be Ben Browning. I think we've run out of time. So, yeah, there we have it.
I get that. You need to extend your race time, I suppose.
I'm going to save this replay. I'm going to go get a drink.
I think you might need it. I think you might do it.
Yeah, I'm going to go get a drink, and then we're going to come back and review race 2, and then we're going to jump on Prawn's stream, and then we're going to review race 1. So give me a few minutes. I'll say goodbye to my co-coms. Thank you very much, Mr. Sticky J.
No problem. I shall catch you again in 2 weeks for
that track. If we're not on break, then I don't know if breaks next week or not. But
no breaks the week after, I'm sure.
Oh, so yeah, we'll see you in a month.
So next, no, quarter then mid-season break.
Okay.
The first, so Laguna Seca on the 8th of June it'll be.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much, and I'll run the outro, and then we'll be back for the post-race review. Bye bye.
Excellent trips.
dokie, we are back. Let's just let everyone know. Okay, let's get Prawn into the party. Okay, let's get Prawn stream. And then you there?
Yeah, man. Had my mic on mute.
Okay, is it ready?
Start lap 1, yep. Race 1.
Just give me 2 seconds.
Is there any one particular you would like me to jump on? Board with?
Lap 1, John G10. I know he got pinned. I know he got. Well, he got
Play
pinned.
normal. I'll play normal view, and then go on board with him after.
Do you want to go headicam?
Can do.
Do that back. Let's put tea all over himself.
So, I'm going to start. I'm going to let you talk, and then I'm going to cut in or talk when you've talking. Because
You can talk at the same time.
there's a bit of delay. There's a bit of delay. I'm going to start.
Yeah, go.
Mind his own business. Mind his own business.
He's all good at the moment.
And bang.
Sexton. Right, so
Yeah.
back to Sexton.
Just watching your stream. It looked like
Yeah, he got a tag slash.
Mark Browning. Mark Browning took him out.
Who's Sexton?
Yeah. Jump on board with Mark. Is the blue and yellow McLaren, Ferrari, sorry.
Yeah. Backs off. Oh, we need some on board. Go, give me Sexton's on board.
There's feathering between the accelerator and brake.
Yeah, no, but right. That's what I was wondering. Slater.
20.
20. I think Slater makes contact with him as well.
Jumping on board with Slater.
racing incident.
Excuse me.
No, right. Browning's got to have. Give me the on board of Browning. Sorry.
That's all right.
Stupid adverts.
Same as well as feathering between brake and throttle.
Because of the carnage it's caused, I think he's going to have to get it. What do you reckon?
Okay. Yeah, I'm in
Wait,
agreement with that.
Right, go back again because adverts are running at the moment, so anyone watching can't see it at the moment. So just run it back a few seconds.
Let me know when to start.
Well, are you running adverts or have you subbed?
No, I've not got adverts at the moment.
Are you subscribed?
No,
You must be thinking. Ain't you got Prime anymore?
no, cancelled it.
Better not be subbed to someone else. Yeah, so we're saying 5 seconds for that. If anyone's there in chat. Clumsy. It's not even clumsy. It's unfortunate, but it takes out 2 drivers. 3 is it?
What do you want next?
Let's go somewhere in the mid pack. See how it goes. Get back to Helicam as well.
Jump on board with Stapley. Oh, I forgot about that. There's contact between Ben and Tidman. It's car 56. He's behind Tidman at the moment, coming into turn 2. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'll press it too much. I think. Kennedy's just joined. And Stokely.
No, that's it was Viper.
Viper, sorry.
Viper's watching the stream as well.
I don't know. I don't know what else I need to be looking out for.
I don't know when Stapley got taken out, and because he was just behind me for a bit, and then he said he got massively wiped out.
Was this the first lap?
I think it might have been second lap. Car 142.
Let's see, didn't finish
Got really
lap
anxious
5.
in the first race.
Yeah, this is the first race, isn't it? He was right next to
Yeah.
us.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, there it was today.
Somebody just comes charging up the back.
Audi.
Okay.
He did mention Audi.
Yeah, he did mention Audi, to be fair.
Yeah.
Is that Tidman? Yeah, there you go. BMW in the first, done it first. Lap 2, I think, must be.
Yeah.
Not the Audi's fault. It's yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Oof. I assumed it was his wheel, but obviously not.
No, he got tapped.
Ooh. Ow. That's painful. He might have his mic on mute.
No, I'm just keeping my mouth shut.
Best way to do it.
You can see he moved across.
Uh, uh, I have no idea what happened at the start. All I heard is Sexton shout your name, Briggs. But you had a hell of a result, Bo, getting to the front.
Mm.
I was going to say, oh, this is, yeah. This is, yeah. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, that's, yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, I think to me,
What you've got to think about is, I don't know about, like I said, I don't know about yourselves. Obviously, if it's double points, it should be like double penalties. You know what I mean? As in, like, for safety. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but what I mean is, let's say, for example, that penalty was only 5 seconds, double the penalty in a sprint. The, oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just saying for the sprints, that was it. Like the normal races, a lot of drivers have a lot of time to get back into the race, but obviously the sprint, once they've been taken out, the struggle. That's all I was meaning, just for the sprints, not for the main ones.
I think
I don't know. He's trying to get.
just watching was trying to find out who the crash was.
Always aggressive at the start. Oh,
I think that's just an unfortunate. Yeah.
you'll have to look at the wheel action. No. Oh yeah.
He's drifting to the right there, so you've got.
Yeah,
With
you
that,
see.
with that McLaren, with the McLaren coming across, he's panicked and jolted left. There's a slight jolt left if you notice it.
Ever so slightly.
Yeah. He panicked, slammed the brakes on. Whether he turned left or the car turned left when he slammed on the brakes. When the McLaren comes across, he slams on the brakes.
Yeah, he got started by the McLaren.
I think he panicked a bit, slammed on the brakes. Mm. Yeah, racing incident. That's on him. Because I know what's fucking coming. I'm going to say before we watch it, I'm sorry. If you're listening.
Is this the start of a second race, is it?
Camera off too. I'm not going to say nothing. That's just really peed me off. Who calls that?
if he then tried to reverse, he can clatter into other people.
So yeah.
Yeah.
No, because there's another car facing the wrong way. Blake again.
I generally do not know how I managed to qualify where I was, to be fair, in that race.
Well, fucking Dodgers more than anything.
Oof. Nice little nudge.
Oh, Sexton's not part of this.
No. That's
Cyril.
Cyril, isn't it?
Yeah, he's on the brakes much later than the cars around
But
him.
but the thing is, to start all of that off was the no, actually, yeah. You see the blue and because you see the blue and white car hit the one in the front and the one in the back hits him. Yeah, yeah. And
Mm.
and then at the back you've got car 550 goes into the side and mark at the back of it as well.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's
550.
like a separate little incident as well, like on its own.
Bitch.
And then he just drives bing and then just drives off.
Don't know if there's anything else up front that happened. Yeah, can't see no other cars off the track.